Happy, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday,
Miles.
it's your birthday. Happy, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday, Nancy,
Miles.
it's your birthday.
Welcome to the birthday episode of the Macbeef-Banquet podcast.
Happy birthday.
Not to the podcast, I guess, but
No.
to us.
It's not the birthdays. It's not the birthdays podcast
It's not the anniversary of the
of
podcast.
the birthday. Yeah, it's the anniversary
Of our lives.
Yes, which is how birthdays work.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a good time here, hanging out.
At the day of release, I will be 22.
Yes, Miles will be 22. I'll still be 21 though.
Yeah, but the next day.
But
the
then
day
after that, the day after that,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be 22. But I guess they didn't need to know that, but
Yeah, that's fine.
they probably do anyway. My stalkers,
Mm-hmm. And the people who have stock in your,
my company,
your company.
Gage Productions, Macbeef
Mm-hmm.
Productions. Yeah.
So we watched
Happy
two
birthday.
movies. Yes, thank you. Happy birthday as well.
It won't be my birthday. On the day.
We watched two movies.
We each picked one.
Yeah, we each picked a movie. You picked.
Don't look up. And you picked.
And I picked Ghost.
You picked
Ghost of a Prisoner of a Ghostland.
Prisoners of the Ghostland.
Prisoners of the Ghostland. yes.
Indeed.
I know what it's called.
Nicolas Cage.
A Nicolas Cage film.
Which, you know what, Miles? This one comes out on your birthday. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Oh, Prisoners of the Ghostland.
Which birthday do you want to talk about first? Okay. Prisoners of the Ghostland.
It's because it's what I watched first. So.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Makes sense. I
Um.
mean, I didn't, but yeah.
Good for you. Prisoners of the Ghostland stars Nicolas Cage, Sophia Boutella, Bill Moseley,
Mosley.
and
Teresa Ruiz.
Yuzuka Nakaya.
I don't know any of those people except for Nicolas Cage, to be honest. Do you? I mean, because most of those
Ed
people.
Skrein. I don't think he was in that.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't look that familiar.
I don't think he was in that movie.
He's a rapper though.
He's also been in other movies too.
Right. Like Deadpool, apparently.
Yes, he.
Okay. Who was he in Deadpool?
Ajax.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds about right.
So what did you think of this movie?
It was fun. It's basically, I guess, like the Midwestern version of like, that's interesting. It was interesting. No, I liked it. It was fun. Some of it didn't make sense, or the parts were very confusing. But I don't think the pacing was that bad overall. I kind of enjoyed the fact that they exploded one of his balls.
Oh yeah, I felt like it wasn't gonna happen. I was like, maybe they're just not gonna use that at all, but they did, and twice.
Not just on his nuts. Like, 'cause he still had one, right? But
One nut and one arm.
one nut left to his name.
It's all that anyone can ask for, really.
Yep. Been through the desert with a nut to my name.
The nut to my name.
That sounds like a poem.
So yeah, it was interesting / fun, as you said.
What'd you think of it, I guess, overall?
Repeating what you said, it was confusing. There was, I feel like, some movies you say, they do too much world building. I don't think this one did enough.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know where we were, is this Japan? Is this America? I'm assuming it's Japan.
Yeah.
Or some
They're
sort of
speaking
alternate
Japanese.
dimension Japan.
Yeah, alternate Japan.
There was like this other area that was like separate
Yeah.
that they go to, the Ghostland, I guess.
Which is very, weird. Well, they mentioned a demon too. And
yeah, there was a demon, and then there
there
wasn't
wasn't a
though.
demon.
You don't see a demon.
Not really.
And like, did everything that happened take place in that small town of like him robbing the bank and like? Did
and
that
then,
all
like,
happen
the bouncy
in that
balls or
in that?
gumballs or whatever?
Yeah. Did that all happen there?
In that town.
Yeah,
I would
assuming
assume so. Yeah,
but
if definitely in that region, you know.
it felt like the governor didn't live there though either. So it was like maybe there's different.
Yeah.
He like oversees multiple little towns or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't sure. I guess either. Because I was even confused too until you kind of explained it too about like time frame too, like from when that incident happened to when he got arrested and how long he was in captivity.
Yeah,
and
because he escaped.
Yeah.
After the bank went wrong, the bank heist.
Yeah.
Went wrong. It's not really a heist. It's more just a robbery, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He escaped, but then like what happens in between? Was he just on the run and then got caught, and now this is where we're at in the movie at the beginning?
Right.
I don't know.
When did that kid die? I want to know.
That's what you really want to know.
That's what we need to know.
It's the most important part of the movie, honestly.
Mm-hmm. That poor kid. He just wanted gumballs.
Yeah, and he wanted to show everyone like, hey, they're really good and delicious.
That's
and
why
then get shot.
That's how the guy blew him away. He's like, this guy's gonna be such an asshole. I can tell.
So it was typical Nicolas Cage movie. Not
With
in
Colonel Sanders.
Not in like a bad way though. Like it was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Would I watch it again? Maybe.
If you're drunk enough.
Yeah. I would probably want to watch a better Nicolas Cage movie, in my opinion.
Like Pig.
I haven't seen Pig. I don't know.
It's good.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you and the Pig.
You look happy and healthy.
Would you? So yeah, you would watch again, but only if drunk.
Oh,
maybe.
I'd watch it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I definitely felt like I was entertained the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
Even if there were points where I was just like, yeah, this just came out of complete left field.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did David Lynch direct this? But no, I would be okay with watching it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay with wasting my time watching this movie.
So now we can talk about
Don't Look Up.
You picked, yes. Don't Look Up.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish
you didn't even want to say the name.
I kind of wish we had watched this together.
Yeah, me too. There was quite a bit to it. What did you? What were your thoughts?
Really good. Favorite part was probably the editing of the whole movie.
Yeah.
I really liked the editing. Like it was like really weird, but I really liked it.
It was. At first, I kind of thought it was annoying. Like because of like the pacing, it messes with it a little bit.
Yeah.
For me, it was the close-ups. Like you see some close-ups at the beginning too that are really random, just randomly thrown in there. Well, not random. I guess they were intentional, I suppose. But so that took a while to get used to. But I think at the end of it, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. By the end, you're like really vibing with it.
Right. Well, because like it also felt like it was like at times it would be like I didn't see it enough, but then there were or like at first I thought it was like too much, like they were doing too much weird editing. But then it almost felt like not enough too towards the end because it started to lessen a little bit. But you'd still see like some crazy like montages of like social media stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna
things
see
like
what did you think of like the montages of like the life on Earth as
well, it's
I
interesting.
would call
Like it kind of turned it almost turned it from like a movie into like you could relate. Well, for one, like the social commentaries. The social commentary was definitely there. You could definitely feel that. Which I mean, I could expect going into it anyway. That's why I picked it. But also, like, do you look up? Do you look up, Mouse? Are you part of the look up squad or the don't look up squad?
What do you think?
I think you're a don't look upper.
No, I'm a look up.
You're a look up kind of guy.
Yeah.
You mean you like to challenge the status quo? What?
Yeah, I tell people look up so then I can fucking blow their brains out for looking up.
You shoot him in the nuts.
Yeah, shoot him in the nuts. I was really funny actually. I mean, you kind of know it's a comedy, I guess, going into it, but maybe you don't. I like the editing. I liked like the life on Earth montages, which they showed like animals and just
that
life.
stuff.
That's what I was. Yeah, that was like, sort of like a passage of time almost, I guess. But I kind of liked it. It was like really fast and didn't feel like it was wasting too much time on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like 2 or 3 of them, maybe more like 4 or 5, honestly.
Yeah.
And then 2 main characters.
The 2 main characters?
Yeah. Leonardo.
Leo and
Jennifer.
Donatello.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence, yeah. Which one did you like more?
Oh, man. I liked them both, actually. Like, I really liked... Leo's character felt like he wasn't really making good choices, but that's, I guess, sort of the point.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess, where do you draw the line at where it's like, would this person make this choice, or is it just, writing for the story?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because I don't know. Well, there was like, I'm trying to remember, because there was like the stuff with him and Kate Blanchett, and then
I mean, he kind of always was just going along with things.
That's true. Yeah,
he wasn't fighting as hard as she was. Jennifer Lawrence.
I was gonna say, yeah, Kate Blanchett isn't really him making good choices.
Yeah,
he didn't. I don't know. I think it was more so for. But I don't know. I guess probably for the sake of the story, which I mean, I think it worked out in the end. Like, it was kind of cool.
Yeah,
they kind of go back to like
came cool. It went full circle.
Marbles are full of mouth today, Miles.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I don't know. I liked where it ended up at the end. For them, because they kind of like coming back together and visually. Well, first off, what did you think of it visually, cinematography wise?
It was good, yeah. I can't think of anything that stands out, but I remember it being good.
Okay, yeah, there were a couple of points. Some of the CGI of like some of the rockets wasn't the greatest, but I mean, that's kind of tough too. Mm-hmm. Originally, I didn't really like how blown out some of it was. Like sometimes you could really see like the like you could see like the makeup on their faces a little bit too sometimes, or like they looked a little bit rough around the edges. But then I kind of started thinking about it too, and like
maybe that's the point.
Yeah, like it's kind of like interesting because it again it's a social commentary thing, so it's talking about like COVID and everything, and in case you didn't get that, and so maybe it's and like our society and like media in general, and like maybe that's kind of it's like supposed to sort of expose that for what it really is, which I thought was like kind of interesting if that was really the intention, which I'm sure it was. So I don't know. It was kind of interesting.
I guess I didn't connect the COVID thing, but in general, I connected the fucking the side of like liberal and
conservative.
Yeah,
ultra conservative, national, neo-Nazi, white supremacist, libcucks.
Yeah. Which would be the other side.
Right.
So not the conservative.
The point is to bring us all together so that we can travel to another planet and then get eaten.
Yeah. I like that. I'm glad they kept that.
Yeah. The little bit with like the
ending where it's like, bro, you've sent like 20 old people to a planet. What are you going to do with 20 old people?
Exactly. They're not going to repopulate. Unless they froze their eggs, but which I guess you could still. I don't know how does. Yeah.
I don't
know how like providing the. I don't know how the donors if when they age.
Low, there was one. There was a podcast story where I listened to. It was like a season or whatever, and they did like a calling type of thing, where you're voted depending on like, because everyone had to go underground. You're voted depending on, how useful you are to society and like, you know, your age and stuff. And so it was interesting comparing that with this. It's like, you can tell rich people are going to be older because they've had time to build their wealth. And so it's not very smart to be sending the rich people who are already older and can't really like continue society when they should be sending, you know, younger people who
have their whole lives ahead.
have
of them to
virility
fuck up.
and yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Can learn to survive and build a new population.
Yeah.
A new America, if you will. They'll be able to make America great again, you know, if you will. Yeah.
Where was there was the MAGA poster in
the
Prisoners of the Ghostland was make the
this
country great again.
Make
yeah.
the country. I don't even want to pronounce that. I bet I have an aneurysm if I do. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else there is. Yeah, about that.
It was kind of a nice moment when I mean, it was a little like, why was he doing this? But when Leonardo was yelling on the news, it didn't seem like his character would do that, but I can see he was kind of reaching a breaking point. Of
right,
like,
of like, yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I can agree with that. I think it definitely, that felt like okay, this is clearly written to kind of, you know, emphasize or like, you know, send us into like the next, like, okay, this is where he's going to go from here.
Also, Timothée Chalamet was kind of good though.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Being that typical Gen Z, you know, freaking
Stoner, I guess.
He was like, what, an evangelist?
Evangelist stoner.
An evangelist stoner, yeah. That's representative of our generation, not us specifically. Unless you become an evangelist. Have you?
No.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
It was good though. It was a good movie. I'm really glad you picked it. It was good.
It was interesting to check out. I would watch it again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah,
it's funny. It's a funny movie.
It was. Yeah.
I don't imagine being much trivia.
Oh, did you check out did you see the end credit scene with the guy?
Before I was like on the credits and I got off and I was like, wait a second, Henry said there's after credits, so I had to, because it had already reset
I forgot to let you
itself.
know. Yeah.
So I had to like go through the whole thing.
Yep. Yeah. Classic Netflix mistake.
Yeah, it was funny. Stupid but funny.
It was, yeah. Yep. 3-2.
What?
Oh, we're looking up trivia.
Nicolas Cage met his 5th wife during shooting.
Is he up to 5 wives now?
I
Who's
guess.
he been married to?
I don't know.
Let's look that up because I want to know.
The movie was delayed for 1 year because director Sio Sono had a heart attack.
Sio Sono had a... Wait, what? Really? That would be...
The director, yeah.
That would be a rough day on set, man. Like...
I don't think it was... I don't know if it was on set or not.
It probably wasn't, but like, could you imagine like being in the middle of a scene, or like you're like yelling at one of the actors, and then, oh yeah, I was looking up Nicolas Cage's wives. He practices polygamy, as you can tell. We have but he was married to Patricia Arquette.
Oh, apparently Ed Skrein was supposed to be in it, but then was replaced by Nick Cassavetes.
Oh, okay. And Nick was who again? Nick Cassavetes?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Okay. Alice Kim. All right, let me look. Yeah, okay. The first one was...
Psycho.
Yes.
Who was Psycho?
Was Psycho like the partner? No, who was Psycho?
No.
Wait. Trying to remember, because there were those people in the Ghostland too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Psycho. I don't remember.
That's the thing. I don't remember a lot of names for this movie, either.
Hero. He doesn't even have a name.
He doesn't.
They just call him Hero.
Hero. That's okay though. I think.
Yeah, it's all right.
Or something like that. I mean, I guess I guess they'll get it. They can get away with it. Patricia Arquette.
You know how many movies though they call their main character Hero?
Oh, that's true. But Yeah, that's how little I'm invested in this movie.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
Fourth Nicolas Cage movie with Ghost in its title.
With Ghost in its title?
Ghost Rider 2, Pay the Ghost, and then this one.
Fascinating. Nick has a thing for ghosts.
Also, this continues Nicolas Cage's streak of having a new movie as part of the Stages Film Festival. 2016 was Dog Eat Dog, 2017 was Mom and Dad, 2018 was Mandy, and 2019 was Color Out of Space.
Yeah. Okay. Color Out of Space.
Yeah, it's on Shudder. It looks good.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it yet,
It looked familiar. Yeah, that is some wacky color though. Very psychedelic, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. What's Don't Look Up have?
Let me see.
Trivia.
We have some cats in the background.
I don't know what the fuck that noise is.
It's the ghost of Nicolas Cage.
Oh, you know what? He's climbing on the railing. Timo is.
The railing.
Yeah, he's been climbing on the railing recently, like an idiot. I think a little bit, but he's fine.
Okay, so far, the Chicks Club asteroid that Jennifer Lawrence's character mentions hit Earth 66 million years ago in what is now Mexico. The estimated size of the asteroid was 10 kilometers wide, so 6 miles, and resulted in 75% of all life on the planet dying. Known as the dinosaur killer, it left a crater estimated to be 150 kilometers, so that's 93 miles in diameter, and 12 miles in depth. So it was a real thing, in case you were wondering.
Wow. Jennifer Lawrence had a broken tooth during filming most of her scenes.
Really?
And they couldn't get it fixed because of COVID. So they had to do it. They had to fix it in post.
Wow, they had to...
Every scene.
The
For most scenes, I guess.
The editors just, filling in one of her cavities. Like, listen.
What if Fire Festival was a person?
Was
Jonah Hill.
Oh, my, that was like Jonah Hill's inspiration for his character.
I don't think either party has much to be proud of over the last 40 years. When the director was asked whether the president was a Republican or a Democrat.
Yeah. Do you believe that, Miles?
Yeah. When President Orlean mispronounces Dr. Oglethorpe's name as Ogilvy, Ogilvy is also the name of the astronomer in H.G. Wells' War of the World who first spots the launch of the Martian invasion.
That's such a weird, I guess maybe just like an inspiration.
Yeah. And I agree with one thing. It's the whole movie is like, I was going to say this earlier and I forgot to, that it feels like reality while also feeling like some sort of like alternate world kind of.
Yeah.
Like it feels like all of this could happen, but it also feels like it's unreal,
Right. Yeah, it's like it's sort of a it's definitely fictionalized at certain points or like parts of it are stylized a certain way, yeah.
There's a mid-credit scene?
It kind of is well, actually
all it says is there's a mid-credits and post-credit scene. It doesn't say what it is.
You think it would actually tell us.
Whoa, what?
What?
Most of the shown smartphones used by the characters and presented by the company Bash throughout the movie are hydrogen phones made by cinema camera manufacturer Red.
Yeah, my professor actually had one of those.
These phones were a colossal flop for Red due to the high price and constant delays, which made it pretty dated by the time of its release.
Yeah, there were some things there that tried to do like some holographic like imagery type stuff, I think, too, with them. And
I never heard of these.
the phone was like, yeah, it wasn't that good. My professor was saying too, yeah, it was kind of dog shit. So fuck you, Red. But no, I'm kidding. But yeah, that was the thing. I can confirm.
If she wasn't my mother, spoken by the son, echoes Donald Trump's "If Ivanka Trump weren't my daughter."
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I was like wondering if that was. Yeah, I was like, really?
If she wasn't my mother.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh man. Matthew Perry filmed a scene that was cut from the final release. Paparazzi photos showed Perry in a scene set at a political rally with Jason Orlean, Jonah Hill, and a Kid Rock impersonator. What?
Wait, say that again. Sorry. Oh wait. Oh.
Also, wait. I remember in the beginning of the movie when they're showing like the title card and like the name credits, it lists Michael Chiklis as like one of the big names for this movie, and he's only in like a 2-second scene.
Mm-hmm. He's there for. Did you see? Did you catch Chris Evans?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was kind of obvious. He was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was like, Michael Chiklis, I thought he was like gonna have a bigger part if you list him on the fucking. Chris Evans had a bigger part than Michael Chiklis.
Yeah, it was really quick. He was just there. He was just there to put a face to the movie a little bit, drum up some funds. You know what I mean? Or some.
Yeah, not like they had Leo and fucking Jennifer Lawrence. Listen. Kate Blanchett.
Miles, those people are old news. You know what I mean? They're fake news.
Old news, fake news.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you think of Peter Isherwell?
Who was Peter Isherwell?
The Bash CEO or whatever.
Oh, I liked him. I thought he was good. His character, like I think he did a good enough job to really set him apart as like an interesting character. I think in the story.
Yeah.
It's like he had such a wild personality too, where like you could tell he seemed like he was kind of the sort of at first like kind of like the Ariel, like just old fart, or whatever, but like he was also like he had that like you could tell, or like the clear cut, like just really sharp like businessman stuff too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't think there really was much else to say.
Not really. Yeah,
it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Better than Prisoners of the Ghostland, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess I would agree.
If we had to compare the two,
if we had to watch one over the other, I guess. I don't know. I would depend on the mood, but yeah. What else have you watched this week, Mouse? My good man.
Ice Age 3.
Ice Age 3. I love that movie.
Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Dane of the Dinosaurs.
Dane Cook of the dinosaurs. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot. I found like 2 YouTubers I kind of like now.
Who are they?
Danny Gonzalez.
Yes.
And Drew Gooden.
You're a part of. Wait, hold on. Let me double check.
The Greg.
I was gonna ask if you're part of the Greg. Damn it, Miles. Yeah. You're part of the Greg now. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad you're a fellow Gregian, if you will, Gregor.
Yeah.
Fellow Ewan.
I know I'd watched one of their videos before. Oh, you know what? It was one where they were reviewing like this weird bear movie. Together.
Yeah.
There was like a third guy. I don't remember if it was Cody Ko or Curtis Connor or whatever his name is. I don't know.
Cody Ko.
I don't know. I don't think it was Cody Ko.
I was gonna say. I was like, wow, that'd be I mean, I could see it. You never know. There have been more random things than that before.
Yeah, I don't really know much about that side of YouTube, I guess.
But
no, they're funny. I've been watching that a lot. I think I haven't watched anything else besides that. What about you, Henry?
TV shows?
No TV shows, no.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
I watched quite a few things. I watched Death at a Funeral, the American one, because I think there's a British version too.
With
Chris Rock and like Zoe Saldana.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I've seen one of them, or maybe it was for Death at a Funeral. I don't know.
It had some good moments. I didn't laugh the whole time, but there were definitely some good points that I was like, okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
I guess I can give it to him, whatever. Fuckers.
Oh,
No, okay.
sorry. Sing 2.
How was that?
It was all right, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even seen Sing.
Not
Actually, no, I have seen Sing.
Not really my type of thing, but
I think.
yeah, it was all right.
Is that the
With the animals singing, yeah.
Okay, I got that mistaken with something else, I guess. What's the one with fucking what's it? Wow, I'm blanking so hard today. Fucking Kevin Hart. What Kevin Hart is the
Oh,
bunny?
Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
I saw the first one of that. I haven't seen the second one.
I've seen the second one. I haven't seen the first one, so it's almost like we completed.
I think Sing's better, kind of. I don't know.
Is it? I haven't. Yeah.
It's just the second one was a lot of pop songs. Obviously songs we knew, kind of, but yeah, it was all right. Sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
You're good. No, Miles. I'm glad you entrusted me with this information. It means a lot to me.
The fuck?
I'm just fucking with you. But no, it's cool. It's cool. Sorry to get filled up. It takes a lot to really tell you about my viewing experience.
I can tell.
I keep that stuff private. Only me and my
Henry, what did you watch?
I watched what did I? Oh yeah, I said Death at a Funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching I never remember the titles of the stuff I'm watching. Like I'll do that with Brian. I'll be like, we watched Hold on, let me look it up. And it's like that Tim Robinson show on Netflix. I think you should leave with Tim Robinson.
I heard that was good.
I've been watching it. It's really funny, actually. The sketches are really well done.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's definitely a weird comedy, and I don't think like everyone would really enjoy it, but I definitely did. Yeah, and I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on it. But
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it. But...
he's got a very specific style, but it works really well because it's such like a niche thing about like I don't know. You just gotta watch it and just let me know what you think.
Yeah, do it, or else I'll shoot you.
We're gonna do that on the podcast here in a second. Actually,
no, we're not.
I'm glad you elaborated on that for me.
No problem.
Yeah, good. We don't want the audience getting confused. I also watched. I think that's other than that. Censor. I watched Censor yesterday. That was really good. The cinematography was really impressive, and I think the direction worked really well too. Story was really well done too. I was very surprised by it. Because it looked like a movie that would be kind of shit. No, it was really good. So the color too worked really well. So just visually and with the ideas that they used, there's even some interesting stuff that the aspect ratio and everything. Like it just worked really well. So if you get a chance to check it out, I really give it it gets the Henry Star of approval.
Okay.
So definitely check it out.
How did you end up watching this movie?
Brian introduced it to me. Go. Other than that, that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I have something for us though. For
yes.
Next week. Indeed.
You do?
Indeed.
Oh fuck.
Indeed.
Give it to me, baby.
It's called Deep Red.
Deep Red?
It's not a communist film. It's
not a what?
Communist film.
Oh.
What do you think I said? It's
a comedy film?
It isn't a comedy film though, actually, believe it or not. So that works too.
It's not a comedy film, okay?
No, it's not. It's been a while since we've done that one.
Oh shit.
1975. That's when it came out.
This movie looks crazy, dude.
It does, bro. Like shit.
It doesn't look like shit, Henry.
I'm gonna be tripping by the time we're done with this movie,
You will never forget it.
You won't forget it.
Hopefully I won't, dude. Oh, it's a Giallo movie?
Yep.
Okay.
Also known as the Hatchet Murders.
When was the last time you were really scared?
No, that's been a minute.
That's a tagline for the movie.
Okay.
So it's on Pluto, Tubi, Vudu.
Tubi, Tudu.
I wonder if it's on Shudder.
It might be actually. But if not, I should say where else it's on though too, unless you want to.
Did I not just do that?
Oh, did you? I wasn't listening.
Or did I listen to you? It is on Shudder, by the way.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah. It's on Shudder, so check it out. You did just say that. I literally mimicked you. I don't know. So yeah, check that out.
You doing good, man?
Why?
No reason.
Sort of. Yeah, better. I have been.
Okay. I meant just like in the moment, but sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you asked about that too. Yeah, I was good, and yeah. So yeah, check that out for next week. And,
Watch Deep Red.
Watch Deep Red. Sorry,
Mhm.
yeah, I'll say the title. Came out in 1975. Watch that next week with us on the podcast.
Tubi, Vudu, Pluto, Shudder. 4 places.
Yep. Made sure we got backups in case
Mhm.
you don't have Tubi or Vudu, which you should because they're free.
Yeah.
Well, certain things.
All right. Thank you.
So yeah, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Get the beat, get the beat, get the beat.